What's up, guys? My name is JodyCook5 and welcome back to another episode of the Fortuna Dusseldorf career mode. Before we do get into this episode, it'd be much appreciated if you haven't done so already to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. We start off with today's episode against Bayer Leverkusen at home at the Dusseldorf Arena, looking to find some form as it has been a bit hit and miss as of late and we've been fairly average at best, I'd have to say. This is going to be the lineup for the particular side that is going to face Bayer Leverkusen. Chimos in goal, Fusa and Newman as your centre-backs with Hickey on the right, Gallardo on the left, Schlager and Tananka in the middle with Appelkamp just in front there, Solomon on the left, Shard on the right, and Blanco comes in for Jan Verteep up top. If I'm being totally honest, there's not really much kind of confidence going into this particular game, purely for the fact that our form has just been really hit and miss as of late. We start the game nice and strongly here, as you can see, as we look to be able to create an opportunity in the first 2 or 3 minutes or so, but Florian Ritz makes me able to kind of get the ball in the middle of the park there. Lovely tackle from Newman, I have to say, as Hickey picks it up on the right hand side, but poor pass to Julian Alvarez intercepts, but it luckily kind of falls back to him, so he can go back onto the back line there. Appelkamp now, back to Tananka. Tananka with an opportunity on the right hand side to find Shard. Lovely play so far, really fluid, Leary kind of good there. Blanco, now Appelkamp once again trying to find that passage of play to be able to see if we can get the shot off it. Xavier Schlager, and the miss is there, unfortunately. Just strayed wide. He kind of slashed it instead of kind of taking his time and asserting his situation. I reckon he could have squared it in a moment in time, but it's very hard when you've got so many players in the box and wanting the ball at the same time there. 8 minutes into the tie, Bayer Leverkusen look to see if they can create some sort of attack from the goal kick. Grimaldo looking to make a ball on the left hand side. I'm not too sure why he backheeled it to Alvarez there, as you can see, as he was going forward. Alvarez has done really good to be in the position he is, and he's actually causing a bit of bother at the same time by doing so, but Newman makes a very good interception. Shard picks it up on the right hand side. Opportunity for Kevin Shard now, and this is a brilliant chance for ourselves to get in front here with an opportunity with lots of people back there by Leverkusen to look to be able to see if they can catch up with Kevin Shard. He squares it to Blanco, and what a finish that is. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 1 by Leverkusen 0. Blanco hasn't started many games for Fortuna Dusseldorf, but he gets a goal on his start here, and that is a very good finish, I have to say. Curling effort into the bottom corner leaves Kepa Arrizabalaga no chance of getting to that one whatsoever, and it is a fine finish. Lovely run from Kevin Shard, initially kind of pulling the defenders apart. There wasn't many people back for Bayer Leverkusen, but I just don't think they could get the people in the right position to do what they needed to do, and that is a really good finish into the bottom corner, and we now are in front. Let's see if we continue that on. In 21 minutes being played, Florian Ritz picks out his teammate Karamic on the left hand side there. Back to Ritz it goes then, with an opportunity to find Karamic once again there, as you can see. Dybala now picks it up on the right hand side. Now is Teller, the ex-Southampton man, looking for an opportunity to see if he can find Alvarez, and he does. Really good stuff here from Teller, really good opportunity, but Gallardo with an interception there, as you can see on the left hand side. He finds Xavier Schlager, with Solomon making the initial run there with an opportunity to play him in. He does there. Many men back for Bayer Leverkusen, but I'm not too sure if they can push Solomon off. Advantage being played, advantage still being played, and it is a goal. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2 Bayer Leverkusen 0, and that man Manor Solomon gets on the score sheet there to give a 2-goal advantage for Fortuna Dusseldorf, and it's a very good finish, I have to say, and it was very persistent in being able to kind of run past the defenders and just being strong in the run at the same time, not allowing any other kind of people to get the ball, and he just pushes everyone off. It's really strong in the kind of tackles and everything else while he's actually on the ball. So really good stuff from Manor Solomon, I have to say, and it's a very unique goal in itself, and we now have a 2-goal advantage there thanks to Manor Solomon. Looking to continue that on, but it's always easier said than done, that is for sure. But 20 minutes into the game there, as you can see, Julian Alvarez picks out his teammate on the left hand side. Grimaldo looks to be able to see him get past Hickey. Hickey kind of doesn't really kind of hesitate, he goes straight in. I think that's what kind of messes it up for him, and this is what happens, unfortunately. Julian Alvarez gets a shot off, he does save it initially, it falls out to Florian Ritz there. Dybala, Teller now Julian Alvarez with a second chance to be able to get on goal, and unfortunately when you give someone like that his calibre that many chances, he is going to find the back of the net. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2 by Leverkusen 1, and Julian Alvarez minuses the advantage from 2 to now 1. Really good finish, I have to say, but poor defending from Aaron Hickey originally, allowing Grimaldo to be able to run in on the left hand side. Really good opportunity, and they've taken it well, and all honesty, and you can kind of hats off to them in some aspects, because it was a very good finish nevertheless, even from a short range. Second half now, and we still got a 1-goal advantage as things stands here 2-1 as of the moment, as Rafael Varane picks it up, finding his teammate Dybala. Teller now with an opportunity on the right hand side with an option to get the ball into the area and create a problem here for Leverkusen to get himself level in at this tie, and it's a lovely bit of dribbling from Teller, and I have to say an even better tackle from Fusa Mensah, bearing in mind he is facing his former side, if you remember at the start of the actual episode episodes itself there when we started his career mode. He did come from Bayer Leverkusen, but we continue on in the attack. Xavier Schlager finds Solomon. On to Appelkamp it goes. He squares it onto the right hand side to Shard. Shard back into Appelkamp. Now to Nanka. Now Xavier Schlager. Back to Blanco. This could be perfect. And it is. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 3. Bayer Leverkusen 1. Blanco with 2 goals in this particular game. And he's having a very good game, I have to say. Lovely finish and a lovely bit of positioning there. No one caught him out whatsoever. And it's perfectly timed. He's thumped it on his left foot, leaving the keeper stranded in that situation. And we now have a 2-goal advantage back in there. And we are 3-1 up against Bayer Leverkusen. 63 minutes into the tie. We get a long free kick there after an offside there. And it seems to be that Hickey looks to play it on the right hand side. And it's a lovely hit there. And it nearly goes in. It clatters the bar. Really good opportunity, I have to say. But it's not going to be the case with the substitutions now to be made. Jan-Fatih Arp comes on for Blanco. We've got Appelkamp coming off at Ilias Chair. And we have Chavez coming on for Xavier Schlager. 3 changes are made with 20 minutes left to play as we look to be able to see out this victory as Gallardo picks it up, finding his teammate Luis Chavez just on the pitch there, but he makes an instant impact, finding Ilias Chair making a 1-2. Tananka now, back to Chavez it goes. Lovely play from Fortuna Dusseldorf. It Arp's in space. It could be 4, and it is 4. It's Jan-Fatih Arp that makes it Fortuna Dusseldorf 4, by Leverkusen 0. Jan-Fatih Arp only being on the pitch a matter of seconds, and he gets himself a goal already. Instant impact from the substitutes linking up with Chavez. Also, it's just come off the bench, and Ilias Chair. All substitutes linking up in a goal. I mean, who could have wrote that particular one? Really good stuff though from Jan-Fatih Arp. Under pressure at the same time. He just allows himself to get the shot off there. He's not wasting any time. One touch, bang. That's what you want. This is a simple kind of goal. Really effective at the same time. And we now have an even better lead with being 4-1 up. 6 minutes left to play in this particular fixture, and Bayer Leverkusen pretty much look down and out, in all honesty. Grimaldo looks to try and see if he can create something here with Newman kind of wiping him out, but no foul actually given as Aaron Hickey picks it up on the right hand side. He looks to clear his lines, and he does well because he still remains in possession without kind of clearing it, and he makes a lovely ball on the left hand side to Gallardo. Varane intervenes though, finding Frimpong with a decent kind of opportunity now for Bayer Leverkusen. Frimpong with an option to be able to get in there, and it is a very good tackle from Tananka there, making it a corner kick for Bayer Leverkusen. If anything is going to happen, it's pretty much going to be a consolation goal. Nevertheless, their efforts are kind of good though, I have to say. Corner whipped in. Solomon looks to clear his lines there. Falls back out to Arthur. Really kind of time now where we're looking to be able to see if the full-time whistle can be blown, because it's pretty much now no chance of Bayer Leverkusen getting none. But this could be a perfect chance there. Dybala, shot blocked by Newman. Dybala once again there. Shot blocked by Gallardo. Dybala once again there. And Vladir Chimos makes the save. A triple chance from Dybala there, as you can see, but nothing to be taken in terms of the opportunity itself. And we find ourselves with a victory. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 4, Bayer Leverkusen 1, and that will be it for this particular fixture. Really good stuff in the end. A professional performance, getting the job done. Obviously, we conceded when we were 2-0 up, but we still being able to kind of go on from there and get the goals. Blanco was really good on the start. Solomon was good. The substitutes really worked well with Chair, Chavez and Arp, and it was just really nice to see a little bit of a refreshing side there after a few kind of poor results against some very big teams. But yeah, decent result there, I have to say. And we now go into another game against Juventus now in the Champions League. It was hard last time getting a 4-4 draw. Can we make that difference, and can we get a result now? And this is going to be the lineup. Vladir Chimos in goal. Ikatura replaces his teammate there, as you can see, partnering with Fusa Mensah, so we won't be seeing Newman. Gallardo on the left, Hickey on the right, Sananka and Chavez in the middle as Chavez comes in for Schlager. Appelkamp just in front there with Herrera replacing Solomon. Shard on the right, and Jan-Fatih Arp filling his place back into striker instead of Blanco. After having such a hectic game against Juventus in the previous fixture in the groups, I expected the same sort of thing, in all honesty, because we've been very poor throughout, and it seems to be that Juventus are going to take the most out of this and create an opportunity straight away. 6 minutes into the game there, big threats to Chiesa, and then one of them on the left-hand side is Chiesa there. As you can see, Aaron Hickey making a really good interception, putting it out for a corner. But yeah, big threats are realistically Chiesa, Verhalic, Keane. They've got some really, really good players, I have to say. Verhalic getting a hat-trick against us previously, so it's now time to see what we can do there from the corner. As you can see, Tananka getting stuck in at the same time, but they do concede another corner for Juventus to see what they can do. Are they going to play it short? It looks to be that Elise is actually going to go into the box this time and create an opportunity. Ball whipped in there, and the rest is history. A looping header loops over Vladir Chimos, and it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 0, Juventus 1. It's really poor defending, but at the same time, it's a lovely header from Dusan Verhalic there, I have to say. Looking back on the replay, a lovely delivery, and as you can see, Hickey just doesn't pick him up whatsoever, and I'm not really sold on Hickey as of yet. 82 rated right back, but I just don't see him really fitting into this squad whatsoever. He's not really giving me that sort of vibe where what sort of player we really need compared to what else we have on the pitch currently, as we look to be able to create an opportunity straight away. Kevin Shard finds Jan-Fatih Parb. This could be an instant reply, and just like that we might be finding ourselves a game like before where it was 4-4, because if Fortuna Dusseldorf won, Juventus won. Another goal into this particular fixture. Now 2 goals in 11 minutes. Quick firing stuff, I have to say. A lovely turn from Jan-Fatih Parb to get past the defenders, and the keeper should have done better from that near post, but he doesn't, and we now are back in this particular game. It's hard to say whether that's going to stay the case or not, but we will continue on into the first half then. 16 minutes being played. Rabiot finds Chiesa on the left hand side with an opportunity to get past the defenders. He holds it up nicely, finding his teammate Koku. Koku with an opportunity to find Vahalic. He does. Now Keane there. Keane with an opportunity to find Vahalic once again, but he takes it upon himself there. Lovely run, and it is too easy for myself to see there. Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Juventus 2. Moise Keane gets on the score sheet this time round there after a thumping effort into the bottom corner. Left for dead in terms of defenders, and the keeper had no chance with that sort of finish, that is for sure. Really nicely done, and Nikatura could have done better. I think like he could have stood him up or allowed him to try to block the shot initially if he were to have got the shot off there. But yeah, really poor defending, I have to say. And we continue on into this first half there. 26 minutes being played. As you can see, a thumping effort from the long free kick there. Vladi Chimos had to deal with it as we clear our lines. Applecamp picking up Herrera on the left hand side there, as you can see. Herrera looking to switch sides on the right with a lovely low driven pass there to Kevin Shard there. Opportunity to get past the defenders, and he does so well there. And Masvidili makes a very good save as it looked to go out for a corner, but Elise picks up the pieces and allows that the case not to be the case, sorry. And Rabiot now in the middle there with an opportunity, as you can see, finding Herrera there, and Tananka now intercepts, looking to find Shard. Shard backheels it to Arp. Lovely play so far. Jan-Fatih Arp with an opportunity to find Herrera, but he finds Applecamp instead. He can't really run onto it though, as Christensen makes a really good interception, finding his teammate Gavi on the right hand side. He goes back into the middle there. Rabiot now. Moise Keane, the previous goal scorer. Koku now. Chiesa on the left hand side. Lovely opportunity for Juventus to go forward there. Hickey looking to get back, but once again there he falls short there. Koku trying to get the ball forward, but lovely interception from Luis Chavez, and Kevin Shard now picks it up on the right hand side. Lovely play so far. Lovely run, as you can see. Lovely bit of play. Can we do something now? Can we get ourselves into the area? It's Kevin Shard. It's Jan-Fatih Parb, and Masvidili makes a really important save, denying us and keeping the scoreline at 2-1. 40 minutes being played, and as you can see, we're trying to grow into the game, and this is a perfect chance to do so, and we get ourselves the equaliser. It's been coming. We've had plenty of chances to do so, but finally it's come thanks to the efforts of Kevin Shard. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Juventus 2. It looks to be that we're going to be heading down at the half-time whistle, level as things stand. But yeah, it's really been important for us to get that goal, because in all honesty our performance hasn't really done anything whatsoever. We've had a couple of chances and we've taken them at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong, we've kind of been unlucky in some of them also, but I don't feel like for the full front that we've been the best team on the pitch, and Juventus will be feeling a little bit hard done by, I have to say. Second half commences then with an opportunity to see if we can get ourselves a third goal and get some sort of advantage and take the lead for the first time in this fixture, as Kevin Shard picks it up on the right hand side, finding Aaron Hickey. Now Tananka, decent ball I have to say. Now Yarp, and that is a decent save by Masvidili there, falling out to Michael Elise there on the right hand side. Michael Elise looks to clear, finding Rabiot in the middle there. Decent playing out from the back there as Gavi picks it up on the right hand side. Gavi striding forward there. The ex-Barcelona man skips past him as he finds Moise Keane. Vahalic onside as he looks to be able to kind of put himself in a lovely position. Vahalic now Keane. This is really good stuff, and Moise Keane makes it a second goal for himself, but a third for Juventus, and it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Juventus 3. Moise Keane on the score sheet once again there, and that was a lovely bit of link-up play. The counter-attack was just absolutely sublime. You could not take anything away from Juventus in the way that they approached that sort of play initially there. Really nicely done, and there's no really stopping that sort of opportunity. Moise Keane just in on goal. I feel sorry for Vladi Chimos in some ways, as much as I've been at scrutiny for the goalkeeper, and some ways been questioning Labrovic's kind of departure. In others, the defence has just not been good enough, and he's been surrounded by nothing but poor defending. As we continue on now, 3-2 Juventus as things stand. 56 minutes being played. Vahalic picks it up, looking to find a teammate. He does. He finds Chiesa on the left hand side. Lovely blazing run there. He cuts inside on the right with an opportunity to shoot there. He kind of finds Vahalic there, and Vahalic finds the back of the net. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Juventus 4. Juventus running away with proceedings now, as Dusan Vahalic makes it himself a second goal in it this time, but the fourth for Juventus, and he's just absolutely just kind of, I don't even know how to put it. He's just, everything he does just turns to goals. Every time he touches the ball, he looks like he's going to create some sort of dangerous opportunity for Juventus, and that's how good these sort of players are. That's how good the Champions League is, and I'm not too sure if we're that sort of calibre just yet. 64 minutes being played. Juventus is still carrying on. They're looking looking for another goal here, in search of a fifth. Koku picks it up with an opportunity to find it on the left-hand side after a lovely run was being made. Keane picks it up, and fortunately it is Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Juventus 5. I don't even know what's happening at this point onwards, to be honest, because Moise Keane is absolutely just getting stuck in, and he's getting the goals that he really needs to get, in the honesty, and that is a hat-trick for himself now, so he will take away a match ball in this particular fixture, and fair play to him, because it's a lovely bit of play, but at the same time he's still got a lot to do with the keeper rushing out, loads of defenders around him. He just keeps his cool, he knows what he can do. First time here on the left, scooping past the keeper, and you can't get any better than that. As you can see now, we're looking to be able to see if we can get anything off the restart. We have made some substitutions. Blanco comes on, Ilias Chair comes on, and Emre Moore comes on there. Blanco, lovely start there, as you can see, but massive dealing with the save. Not enough to beat the keeper on this instance. We will get a corner. Chavez whips it in there. Verhalic looks to clear it. Falls back out to Areta. He nobs it onto Schlager. Schlager now there. And Masvidili with another save. Pressure mounting for ourselves, but unfortunately I just don't see it being any means in terms of contributing in any point to the game that will actually kind of benefit us whatsoever. With 20 minutes left to play, Michael Elise blocks the shot from Mikatura as he looks to be able to intercept the ball high up the pitch there. Christensen gets past the defenders, finding Michael Elise as he kind of sits himself back in a kind of defensive position, and it's very interesting to see because Michael Elise is an attacking midfielder, bearing in mind, and he seems to be able to sit so defensively at times and then going good forward. Very strange role, but it seems to be working for him as Gavi makes a run on the right hand side, leaving Gallardo for dead. He eventually catches up as Gavi slows down, finding Michael Elise there, as you can see. Elise to Verhalic. This could be perfect, and it is. It's two players with a hat-trick. Keane with a hat-trick and Verhalic with a hat-trick. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Juventus 6. Yes, Juventus 6. I know, it's absolutely abysmal. Nothing that we can do in this situation because it seems to be just such an overhaul from Juventus, in all honesty. They've got the players, they've got the calibre, and they're definitely showing it in this particular fixture. A lovely effort, thumping into the top corner. Fully stretched fellow Chimos could not get anywhere near that, and it is another goal for Juventus then as we get things kicked off. 76 minutes being played. Even if we score a couple of goals, it's just going to be nowhere near what we need it to be, but we do get one back there, as you can see. Blanco with the finish. I'm not going to show you the replays because at this point I was just very frustrated, honestly. Still kind of trailing by 3 goals with 4 minutes left to play. Areta makes a ball on the left hand side with an opportunity to see if he can find a teammate, and it's a lovely hit, I have to say, but Masvidili makes a very important save there, putting it out for a corner kick then, with the option to see if Areta can find his man in the box there, and once again there Blanco does find there, and you look at the scoreline now and you think, okay, 6-4, 2 minutes left to play. You're not going to get 2 goals. Even if I were to get 1 right now, it's still not going to be enough. And as you can see, we're looking to create another one straight away. And the shift of play was very strange. We went from kind of Juventus dominating and doing so well for ourselves to then kind of dropping back kind of forward and then actually creating something once again there. Ilias Chair gets the goal, but it's far too little in terms of how late it is on in the game. I mean, I appreciate the fight back, but we needed it time ago and we just didn't get it, unfortunately. And in the end, the scoreline doesn't sound as bad. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 5, Juventus 6. I mean, that doesn't sound as bad, but when you realistically look at it as an overall performance, we know how bad we really were, and hence why Juventus scored 6 goals. I mean, it is just not good enough whatsoever, and our Champions League campaign isn't looking the best, I have to say. I mean, we've had 2 draws, 1 win, and a loss. I mean, yeah, not looking good. Currently sitting in 3rd place, way off where we need to be, I have to say. But we have a last game of this particular episode as we visit the Volkswagen Arena against Wolfsburg. This is going to be the lineup. Vladimir Chimos in goal. Tutor and Newman is your centre-backs. Kessler Hayden on the right. Gallardo on the left. Tananka and Schlager in the middle with Musiaja just in front there. Solomon on the left. Shard on the right. And Blanco replaces Jan Fatih up top. Having been knocked down so far after that 6 goals conceded against Juventus, we're looking to pick ourselves up in this particular fixture as Tuta makes a really good interception. They try and slide in there, as you can see, and the advantage is being played, but why was it not drawn back then? It was really strange to see that. Ball whipped in there, as you can see. Newman deals with it, thankfully. Otherwise, that would have been a really poor goal to concede from not our point of view, from the referee's aim there, as you can see. Musiaja tries to play in Blanco as he strides forward, but it is intercepted. Abel Ruiz picks it up. Javier Schlager intercepts. It's a bit of a back and forth kind of moment in these first 10 minutes or so. Most teams are kind of finding ourselves kind of a way to be able to get forward straight away there. Cerny picks up, lovely opportunity, and Vladimir Chimos collects nice and comfortably as he clears his line straight away, looking to find Javier Schlager as he nods it onto his teammate Kevin Shard. Kevin Shard making a 1-2 with Blanco. He doesn't use the option of Shard though, he uses the option of Solomon. Solomon now looking to make a run on the left hand side. Lovely opportunity for Solomon to get the ball into the area there, and Shard heads it. Kolaski saves, and it looks to be they have cleared their lines, but only as far as Javier Schlager. He does get ahead to it, but Marino kind of intercepts there, finding his teammate Zyga there, and it was a kind of heart in your mouth moment for us, and honestly, because that was a very good opportunity to get ourselves in front, but it wasn't to be thanks to the denial of Golaski as Wolfsburg stride forward. Kaminski picks it up on the left hand side. Lovely tackle, I have to say. I'm not too sure who that's committed there by, as you can see, but Wolfsburg still continue on. Muller now finding Arnold. Lovely bit of play from Wolfsburg so far, passing it about really nicely there. About Ariz there, but Tuta making a lovely interception. Kelsa Hayden clears only as far as Tananka. He does get the head onto it at least though, and now Solomon breaks on the left hand side. Lovely opportunity now for Solomon as he looks to be able to kind of stride forward and now get the shot off in front of Golaski if he can do so, but a lovely save by Golaski ending that attacking attempt. A very poor first half from both sides in honesty. A lovely few chances early on, but it doesn't seem to be the case later on in the first half. 38 minutes being played. Kessler Hayden picks it up after a lovely interception, finding Kevin Shard on the right hand side. Ball into the area and we might find someone. Lovely ball it is, and Solomon can't get a foot to it. How, I'm not too sure. Looking back on the replay, that was absolutely sublime crossing, and all it takes is a tap in. I think he actually did get a touch to it, but not the connection he wanted, and it does stay 0-0 still. 40 minutes being played, 5 minutes left in this half. Can Wolfsburg get themselves a goal then after the goal kick? Muller plays it back to his teammate there, as you can see on the left hand side is Ruggiero, as Arnold picks it up now onto his teammate Major. Lovely play from Wolfsburg so far, with an opportunity to stride forward. Abel Ariz finds Kaminski now looking for an opportunity, finds Cerny, keeps it around the defender. Now it's going to be Abel Ruiz, and he gets the goal. It's Wolfsburg 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 0. And this is absolutely just atrocious. This is so poor from us. This is not from what we kind of display on the pitch whatsoever. We seem to be conceding goals more than what we did last season, and we had a big problem last season, I have to say. I don't know what it is and where to kind of sort it in honesty, because we've changed the formation, we've changed a lot of things, but it just doesn't seem to be working in our favour. Second half commences though, and it's a brilliant start in the second half. As you can see, we nearly create an opportunity straight away with Golaski having to rush out and collect the ball as he looks for an opportunity to see if he can get the ball straight out on the right hand side there. Cerny picks it up, as you can see, but Gallardo with the interception. Blanco now, as you can see, with an opportunity to find his teammates, he kind of holds it up, but he does well at the same time striding forward. A ball into the area, and what a cross that was from Blanco as Javier Schlager pokes it into the back of the net to make it Wolfsburg 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, and we now are back level in this particular fixture, and we are now back in proceedings. Really good goal, I have to say. I thought initially kind of the mistake was made by Blanco just halting his run, but the way he was able to burst into the box, cross it into the area, I mean, what a finish that was from Javier Schlager. His first goal in a red and white shirt, and hopefully the first of many, I have to say, as we continue on then, as Wolfsburg get themselves kicked off. Marino finds a teammate, Syed, on the right hand side there. He looks to play it to Ruiz, who kind of heads it down to Marino. Lovely plays. Kaminski picks it up. Really good opportunity for Major now as he finds Kaminski once again there. Kaminski striding forward, and we're having to defend here, as you can see. Ruggiero looking for an opportunity there, and he has been completely taken out in the meantime. Tuta completely swiping him. There's no denial about it whatsoever, and we have conceded another penalty. I'd like to be able to know how many penalties we've actually conceded in this particular save, because it's been unbelievable the amount we've had to save or concede, and it's going to be Ruiz once again there, and he sends the keeper the wrong way, nailing it into the bottom corner, and he's made it Wolfsburg 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1. I can't say that was deserved because it was a penalty. They made one attack and I made the mistake at the end of the day by conceding the foul and giving away the penalty, but it is what it is in that situation, and we continue on after the restart. Kevin Shard picks it up on the right hand side, as you can see, with an opportunity to find Blanco. He chips it over. It's Blanco now. Save. It hits the bar, and Saeed picks it up. That was a really good opportunity, I have to say, but it wasn't to be on this occasion, as Blanco does come off for Jan Fatih up. Oscar Bob on for Solomon, and we're going to be changing it up. As you can see, Emre Moore is going to be on the cam roll, and Chavez will come on for Tananka. 20 minutes left in this particular tie. Can we get ourselves back into it, and can we have 2 goals where we will take away victory? I'm not too sure as we continue on there. Chavez loses out to Marino with an opportunity to find a teammate there, as you can see. He looks to find Major. Major now finding it onto Abu Ariz. He's on a hat-trick, bearing in mind, with a lovely opportunity creating so far there. Kaminski getting the shot blocked by Newman, and it falls back into Vladia Chimos' hands there as he throws it straight out to Emre Moore. He heads it down to Major, and Major intercepts, but lovely interception from Kevin Shard, sticking a foot out, but once again we lose it out. We intercept it, we lose it. We intercept it, we lose it. It's not good enough. Nothing's really kind of fluid about our play whatsoever, as Kelsa Hayden makes a really good interception, denying that bit of play there. As Kevin Shard picks up the pieces on the right hand side. He might be low on stamina, but he's definitely using his pace with an option to see what he can do in this scenario now. He runs into the area, he takes the cross, and I don't even know how this ends up a goal. It's Wolfsburg 2, Dusseldorf 2, and Kevin Shard Schad is probably the most luckiest man in Germany right now, because that is the most flukiest goal I may have seen in FC24. Originally, we went to go square it there to Jan Fatih, and as you can see, they intercept it, falls back to Schad. He then takes the shot knowing that he can't get the pass off, and he's got the goal. Unbelievable stuff. I'll definitely take it, though, that is for sure. And we now have 10 minutes to decide who can be able to take away a victory, or it might be the case of sharing each other's points there, as Augusto picks it up on the right-hand side. Carlos Augusto, that is, on the right-hand side, looking to find it past Gallardo, but he can't there. As you can see, they get the throw in there as they look to be able to see if they can do something deep in our half. He finds Abel Ruiz. Decent throw in, I have to say. He now finds Augusto. Augusto now with an opportunity. Lovely shot there. And that is a brilliant save made by Vladir Chimos there, denying him as Kelsa Hayden looks to clear his lines and create an opportunity for the boys in red and white there. As you can see, an opportunity does lie. Many shirts driving forward. Emre Moore, one of them. He finds Kevin Schad on the right hand side there as he looks to be able to stride forward and create an opportunity. Jan Fatih, he's going to be there, and he's going to make it. Wolfsburg 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 3. 6 minutes left to spare in this particular fixture, and we might just be walking away with all 3 points. And what a way to do it. Jan Fatih grabbing a goal after coming off the bench there to be able to silence the Wolfsburg fans and get the goal that we really need to push on to victory. If that is going to be the case, I'll be very happy, I have to say, but it's very tough to say if that is going to be the case in total then, as we have 5 minutes left to play. Saeed picks it up on the right hand side. Wolfsburg going to stride forward, but Oscar Bob makes a really good interception, picking it up on the left hand side and then winning in the ball in possession and striding forward for himself. Oscar Bob whips it in there, but Golaski collects nice and comfortably there. As you can see, 2 minutes left to play in this fixture. Golaski clears his lines there, looking for an opportunity, but Kelsa Hayden heads it on to Schad. Schad now Moore with an opportunity, sketch past the defenders. Lovely stuff from Emre Moore, and Golaski makes a very good save. It's going to be a corner kick, as you can see, but it looks to be that nothing happens apart from that, and it is going to be Wolfsburg 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 3. We walk away with all 3 points by the skin of our teeth. I wouldn't say that's for the best of performances that we've ever displayed in a red and white shirt, but it's definitely a good point in terms of where we are as a team and so on with getting the victory. But it's tough. It is really tough for us at the moment. We're definitely battling more than we should do, but at least we got all 3 points. Last but not least, we have our simulation games in this particular episode, and as you can see, we face Augsburg with a 1-0 victory there. Bansabanini getting on the score sheet there as he missed a penalty at the same time, but I was surprised at that, I have to say. But he did get the 1-0 victory at least, and it's another 3 points in the bag for Dusseldorf. Last but not least, we have our simulation game in the Champions League, and we play Club Brugge, where we get the 2-0 victory there. Rami getting on the score sheet once again there, thanks to Jan Fatih also. And as you can see, we faced a former teammate in Engelhardt, a complete forgotten man, I have to say. But he is in Club Brugge, and he's playing Champions League football, but it doesn't seem to be going too well for them this season in European football. Looking at the table, as things stand, it's not looking good. Played 5, won 2, drawn 2, and lost 1. Currently sitting on 8 points. We're on the same points as Juventus. We've got a better goal difference, so I can only say, because our next game will be Real Madrid, I can only say if we're able to win the next game, we should be alright, bearing in mind goal difference. Even if we draw and Club Brugge draw with Juventus, we might be okay. If not, I reckon we're going to be dropping it into the Europa League spots, because it's not really looking good for us. So it's been a hard group, I have to say. I mean, Juventus and Real Madrid are hard, and the only 2 victories that we have got over are Club Brugge. This is the Bundesliga table there. We played 12, won 9, drawn 1, and lost 2. Currently sitting on 28 points there, 6 points off of Bayern Munich, and we're in front 2 points of Borussia Dortmund. It's looking okay. I have to say that we could be doing much better. It's 12 points to split the top 5. We're definitely in the running, but whether we're going to be up there in the future. But that's going to be a hard one to say, but we've still got many episodes before the end of the season. But for this episode, this is the end. I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.